Definitely something that the whole family can enjoy. This is Expresso. We're live on 3, and we all know that the Sundance Festival is the one prestigious film festival in the world. But how crazy is it to think that one of our own filmmakers here in South Africa, Pretoria, who happens to be 21 years old, stood a chance to show his short film and then entered what it was called Dropping In. Now, we spoke about this last week on the show, but after being one of the short films that was out there, that was challenging, we're talking about 5 short films challenge winners from around the world. Willem Van Den Heever won the trip of a lifetime to the festival in Utah, to the premiere, for his film, along with the top industry individuals. And we are extremely proud of him, and we're chatting to him from Park City right now. Willem, I want to get straight into it. I mean, how did this all come about? And tell us a little bit about what the entering process was like.
Hi, Expresso. So, a year ago, or last year, I think, April, I heard about the Sundance Short Film Challenge in class in film school, and this was I think I heard about it just before I went to Seattle for my first film festival that I got selected in, and so I was really busy with that project at the stage. And when I got back, I think there were about 3 weeks left before the deadline for this short film challenge. And I realized this is really kind of short notice, but it is an opportunity of a lifetime, and I need to do this. I need to take this opportunity. So I was really limited by time, but I immediately started working on a story and got I think a very helpful crew and cast, and we filmed it in I think 3 or 4 days, a very hectic 3 or 4 days. I think we filmed about 12 hours a day, and the editing was also quite a process. Edited for, I think, another week, say, of post-production, of really late hours, and well, eventually it was finished just before the cutoff date, and I sent it in, and afterwards I didn't even have time to properly read through all the rules, and afterwards I read that I think your film should be a maximum of 8 minutes, and mine is 11 minutes something. So then I thought, okay, well, my chances of getting in now are even more limited, and well, a month or 2 later, I got the email telling me that I made a shortlist.
It's so crazy. I mean, we spoke about it last week. Tell me a bit about the film, Dropping In. What is it about?
Dropping In is a coming-of-age skateboard film that is originally based on a surfing story that I had about a street kid, or kid that grew up in the street, and got picked up by this guy who started a surfing school, and decided, well, he's gonna there's a lot of kids around him living on the street into a lot of negative things, that he's gonna pick them up and teach them how to surf, so that they can start investing their time into something positive. So that was the original idea, and because of my limited amount of time and money, I just based it on skateboarding and filmed it in and around Pretoria and Johannesburg.
Well, you did extremely well so far. How did the premiere go last week?
I think it went really well. I was really nervous for the screening. I think it is understandable. I mean, it's a really big screening, but the cinema was fully packed. It was completely sold out, and there was a lot of big industry people from Sundance and press, and the screening went well. But then for a moment I was thinking, okay, but what now? It was a really good screening, and it was a fully packed cinema, but what's going to happen now? And then afterwards, a lot of people in the industry came to me and gave me some really big news. Some of it which I can't tell you right now, but some other news that I can share right now is they got some really big companies and organizations involved to help distribute the short film. And I'm talking about guys like Vice and Al Jazeera and Riot.org. And all of those companies are going to help distribute the short film all over the world, which I think is really great, because that's going to cause a lot of exposure for me and get a lot of eyes on the film.
Willem, we're extremely proud of you. I mean, this is an absolutely outstanding achievement. Did you ever think that at age 21 you'd already be showing at Sundance?
There was definitely a point when growing up around in high school that I knew this is what I want to do. I want to become a filmmaker, and I think I'm one of those guys that if I want to do something, I know I'm very persistent. I know I'm going to do it. I'm not going to let anything get in my way. But I never would have thought that at the age of 21 I would be at Sundance. It's a very unreal moment still for me.
Well, exciting story. Wow. Willem Van Den Heever showing at Sundance Festival. You heard it. He's only 21 years old, and we're extremely proud of him on the show. We wish you only the best, Willem, and with the rest of your career, we'll definitely keep watching. I want to see that trailer again and see where we can find it. Perhaps it's on our Facebook page later on, and you can also join in the conversation and continue it on Expresso Show SABC3. Well, there's lots more happening. Leigh-Anne, what you got?